Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Jujutsu Kaisen Episode 6. This series has been insane. Killing off a main character is crazy in the first place, but the amount of action and just craziness revving up to 1,000 in the matter of 5 episodes is insane. Shows like it's such a rarity to put you into especially a series that this is supposed to be at least 24 episodes, right? Like a series that might be longer, and to put that much action right in the beginning is crazy. It feels like, definitely this feels like the best show of the season. I haven't watched everything, obviously, but this show has just been so insane. I just was not expecting it to be this dark and this drastic, with this much action going on in the matter of a few episodes. But it also, what I'm wary of is everything, you know, are they throwing everything in the beginning? Could it slow down? My hope is it keeps revving up, because if it does, it could quickly go in the top of my favorites, because at least for the last couple episodes or the beginning of this show, it's definitely up there. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't, definitely do that. Hit that like button. You can also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see uncut reactions, early releases of this show or all the other shows I do. Definitely check it out, and let's go ahead and start. Oh, him too. So they're gonna fight in a dead body, but the question is, what are you fighting for? I guess who can hang out with all the bones? You fixed the arm, but you're dead with a hole in your chest. I mean, what else do you have to lose? Might as well kick the shit out of him. Kick him in the balls. I think he's anything but boring, to be fair. Oh. He can do that? What? You have to trust, I mean, you don't have to trust him, but I think you might have to do it if you want to be alive. Only 1 minute. Oh, okay. If there is an actual punishment, then it's okay to do it. He doesn't have a choice. It doesn't matter really what the conditions are. If he wants to get back up and get his heart back, he has to. Though, at least you can beat the shit out of him in here. But you're already dead. Oh! I mean, I know it's like they're already dead, but still, when do they ever cut somebody's front half of their head off? They look like they're in a shitty, like, bathroom in a downtown area. Change the rules. You have to get everybody on your side, right? And that creates loyalty too, actually. Or you could, yeah, you could just do nothing. Sometimes it seems like there's barely any people in this school. I guess he won. I'd say chop his head off, but he's already had half his head off. It's like he expected it. Look at that. It's like he expected him to come back. Oh, so okay. So that's why they marked the him as dead on the second or third episode or whatever, and they said he was dead. Now I understand why. It's because they're marking him dead here. Man, they kind of played with us. They they kind of messed with our head here, but man, they didn't even show him fighting himself. I thought they were gonna show like some big epic fight. Yeah, because he only can see one person there. How many cursed objects are there? Seems like there's an abundance in this world. Yeah, these $5 tips aren't worth it. There's good customer service, and then there's, yeah. Oh! That's why the other guy quit. Now that guy looks like a genius. What the fuck? They get minimum wage, man. This is becoming more and more of a horror as we speak. She wasn't even supposed to go to work today. Oh! Holy hell. I don't know what I was expecting since we've seen so much dark shit already in the last, I mean, since this show started. But they are leaving. There is no sign of this being friendly at all. They're going beyond just, hey, I'm going to destroy the place, or hey, this is G-rated. We're just going to, they're not actually dead. They're just, hurt or whatever. No, this show is just saying, screw you. These guys are dead. We're disintegrating everybody, and go F yourself. I can't even, I don't know if they can do this in the very first few episodes. How dark are they going to get? How much are they going to go? And we've seen, heads chopping off, hearts being taken out. How can you go further than that? Are they going to push the lines? I'm excited. Oh, yeah. You got to tell the family that. People are dying, people are grieving, getting burnt, and then we got a fucking panda doing 100-yard sprints. I wonder what his 40 time is. So aggressive. Or something a little bit better that you can move around in. You're a effing panda. Like, how else are you supposed to... At least I would think. To like manipulate things around you. Then why show him? So there's no main character hacks here. You're supposed to be naturally gifted at everything you do. Oh. Okay, that's kind of main character hacks. Gotta love the OST in this show. I'm sorry, you don't have the one punch. So have anxiety and stress all the time. We just saw the realm of his powers is just constantly being ticked off. Gotta have a stick up your ass to be strong in this show, right? No? Okay. You can watch porn. That's the way to get stronger. That's my kind of show. Or horrible B&C films. Fate worse than death. Those are the kind of furry things that kill you in your nightmares. I've had a couple of those. Yep. As I thought. So you have to watch B films, you're gonna get punched constantly from a fucking teddy bear, and you have something inside you that could go berserk and kill you over and over again at any moment. Wow, does he have the shaft? So it has to be exactly perfect amount of energy. That's why I would think one weapon would be ideal or easier to do hand signs. Or sheath it while you're doing it, but... Is there no shortcuts? He seems interested in him, too. I wonder why. He does have... He has natural talent compared to the other people. Cut the yellow wire instead. That's how you get to the H scene. So let's just guess. Everything will be okay. He got too invested, and yeah. Your mistake was getting invested into a B and C film. He talks like that's happened before or something. Or maybe it's knowledge that he's heard about. Is he really that kind of guy, though? Yeah, nothing bad will happen. You're not gonna get ambushed. Well, now it makes sense why he would walk out of or tell the driver to leave and everything. He must have sensed it. But one thing I'm curious about is Gojo, is he able to have, like, does he have a lot of knowledge about everything? It seems like he knows way more about things. I mean, obviously he would. He's older. You know, he's a teacher, right? He would know more, but he seems to know a ton about this stuff. And like let's just talk about the training. The training in this is so ridiculous think of it like, if you're going to get stronger in some shows, you're like, okay, I need to do this complicated sequence, or we have to do this type of complicated dance to get stronger, or you need to train for this many years to get stronger. But no, in Jujutsu Kaisen, you're gonna watch B films. You're gonna try not to get punched in the face with a bear and concentrate your energy while you're doing the most mundane, weirdest things. Or you're gonna go train with a panda on a track field. That's fucking hilarious. I just find it a little surprising that they're gonna hide. I mean, even I would think they would at least tell the parents that he's alive, or the first thing he would have done was go to the family. But I understand they're waiting or whatever to do that. But I feel kind of bad for, well, his teammates, obviously, but his family. Everybody thinks he's dead. And when he shows up again, I'm sure they're going to feel good, right? But still, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for a lot of characters in this show so far. They're all kind of put in weird positions. Dealing with death in general is hard. You didn't know him for that long, but still, it's tough. And now he's just gonna randomly come back. I had a suspicion because when he threw out his heart like that, and he did it himself, right? I thought, okay, that means there has to be some way, either grab his heart or something to bring him back. And that means, can he really die? That's a good thought. Gojo was very confident that he was going to come back. Even the way he was acting around him made it a little suspicious, like he already knew he'd come back somehow. Yes, there's stipulations, and yes, there is things he has to do now, but so does so does the demon inside him. They both have a contract. They both have to abide by this. At least that's the way it seemed to be explained. But going forward, yes, you can. He's being taught to, get stronger or use this cursed energy, but that's just on the outside. How do you deal with this on the inside now? You can lose control at any moment. Something like that could happen again if you put yourself in a scenario where you have to use him. I just find this, I feel like he's gonna be on edge. Like, you would think the people around him would be on edge at all times, because you never know when he's gonna lose control. A lot of the time when somebody has a power, at least from animes I've watched, there's always some type of like backup plan or some type of control. This doesn't seem to have one. It seems to be you're just hoping he doesn't come out. That's, like I said, that's what I'm noticing from this so far. That puts us, at least for me, I feel like I'll be on edge every fight he's on now. Maybe that's the point of this show. It's just to stress the living shit out of your audience. But I think anything bad can happen at any point. If you can do something like this on an episode, like on a early episode, and you can cut people's faces off, burn them, go to this extreme, how dark is this show gonna get? How extreme will the because when you start with circumstances like that and you make the stakes high in the very beginning, the only where to go is upward, meaning the stakes, because you have to constantly raise the bar, you have to constantly raise the stakes. That's what makes me so excited but scared at the same time, because when there's stakes that high, it's so hard to feel satisfied, because if it doesn't go higher, it can be so disappointing, right? So I'm nervous, but I'm very excited. I see so much potential in this show. I really do. I want you guys to let me know what you think so far. 6 episodes in, how do you think this show is good? I'm hyped. I try not to get super overly hyped about a show, but this one has me over the top here, and I'm wondering what you guys think. Do you think the show is just gonna get better? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see uncut reactions, early releases. Definitely check them out if you haven't. Also, I have Twitch, Twitter, Discord. All that information is in the description down below, so make sure you check out those links. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.